brain fitness at every age, finding work-life balance, tips for reducing food waste, healthy eyes in the digital age. So let's see what's inside the magazine. We've got some vitamins here for your immunity. And the table of contents here. Okay, so here we have some watermelon. And it says support blood pressure with lycopene. Hypertension or high blood pressure is a predisposing factor for cardiovascular disease. Regular exercise, losing extra pounds, and eating a healthy diet can help lower blood pressure naturally, and a new analysis of 10 trials finds that supplemental lycopene may also be helpful. Lycopene or lysopene, I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing it right or not, but you know what I'm talking about because you can see the spelling. The carotenoid that gives tomatoes, watermelons, and other foods their red hue significantly reduced systolic blood pressure in people with hypertension. Lycopene, the carotenoid that gives tomatoes, watermelons, and other foods their red hue, significantly reduces systolic blood pressure in people with hypertension. The greatest effects were observed in people with higher SBB at the start of the studies and those who had higher lycopene doses and a longer duration of supplementation. A quality plant-based diet may cut breast cancer risk. Eating a plant-based diet that includes whole grains, nuts, seeds, legumes, fruits, and vegetables that may help reduce the risk of breast cancer in postmenopausal women. And eating a unhealthy plant-based diet, including a lot of highly processed and refined foods and added sugars, may actually increase the risk. Researchers found that women who regularly ate a healthy plant-based diet with occasional meat were 14% less likely to develop breast cancer, while those who ate an unhealthy plant-based diet had a 20% higher risk of that. nourishing food and focus on what matters. Self-care is key. I'm going to read this. It says, regardless of the cause, we all have days when our bodies need some extra nourishment beyond a high-quality multivitamin. Additional nutrients like vitamin A, B, and C, and D3, and the mineral magnesium support both stress and immunity. Studies show omega-3s help produce dopamine and serotonin, which are neurotransmitters involved in mood regulation, and they also support immune health. Certain protein-rich foods such as almonds, turkeys, eggs, and beans contain the amino acid tryptophan, which our body transforms into 5-HTP and then converts to serotonin, which provides a sense of well-being. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, chia seeds, and walnuts are some of the foods that have an abundance of omega-3 fats. Green and black tea contain L-theanine, an amino acid that helps create a calm, centered feeling, nourishing our skin from within, as well as topically with certain nutrients like vitamin A, D3, and E is vital, as our skin is our first barrier of protection for our body. It also absorbs approximately 60% of what we put on it, which is why it is critical to use clean products free of artificial ingredients, colors, and fragrances. This will lessen the load on our liver to detoxify more toxins and chemicals. The 3 P's of reducing food waste. Lowering our carbon footprint can save money. Most of us don't realize how much food we throw away every day. About 94% of the food we dispose of ends up in landfills. Wow, that's a lot. Food waste in our landfills lead to the emission of methane gas, causing carbon pollution, which is a major contributor to harming our environment. We can mitigate this pollution by reducing food waste. There are many ways to reduce food waste in our homes. We can plan, and that's thinking ahead before making our grocery run. So we plan our meals ahead of time so we know exactly what we're going to use and eat. And then prep. So they're talking about making your meals in advance, and then you can freeze them. And then pack. How many times have you had to throw away vegetables because they went bad in your refrigerator? It's easy to forget about our perishables. Did you know some fruits can ripen faster and cause neighboring produce to spoil prematurely? Find out the best ways to store your favorite fruits or vegetables so they will stay fresh